I bought a guitar today.
You bought a guitar today?
Yeah.
Save it for the show, Steve.
Don't tell me about a guitar that you bought right as we're about to start the show.
I wasn't even going to make that my what's new. I was going to save it till I received it. Home.
You haven't even received it.
I bought it.
All right, Steve will save his secret for another time. He bought a guitar on the internet, apparently.
Yeah.
Are you doing a local pickup or is it like a reverb thing?
No, it's from Franklin Music.
Oh my
Franklin
goodness.
Guitar Works.
He's going for it.
They're a refurbisher.
Everyone guess down in the comment section what refurbished guitar has Steve purchased from Franklin?
People on the Discord might know, or at least have a decent idea.
I need to spend some time in the Discord. That's where all the secrets are happening.
Right.
Apparently.
I sent you this guitar today. You should know if you've read your messages.
You sent it to me?
If you've read your messages
I need
today.
to catch up on my messages. I didn't see it.
I posted and said, should I get this? And RJ was like, yes, do it. Do it now.
All right. I'm behind on the times. Everyone else knows. I'm the only person who's not in on the secret.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
This is 60 Second Hum, the guitar buying, selling, trading, modding, fixing, breaking, reviewing, playing podcast.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Steve.
Hey, Tony.
What now, Ryan?
What should we talk about this episode?
Talk about Guitar Santa.
You know what? That's a good idea. We should do that, Steve. It's the episode after Thanksgiving, which means we're officially into Christmas season. We should figure out what we're gonna write, what we're gonna ask for when we write our letters to Guitar Santa.
Yeah, Ryan, I did want to say, I've noticed in your recent demos that you don't ask Tony to introduce the rig.
Well, sometimes she wants to do it, sometimes she doesn't. Also, I've been in a bit of a rush.
But you don't even offer, and I think when you don't offer, I think it might hurt her feelings.
Tony, does that hurt your feelings?
No, but you have been inconsiderate.
All right.
I just think it's, maybe there's a prearranged agreement that I don't know about.
No, there's no agreement.
Noticed.
I have to admit, I've been in a rush. I've been really behind on demos, and I didn't want to pull Tony away from her other tasks.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I know. You can do a lot of this. Okay. All right. Well, I'll ask him. Thanks for bringing it up, Steve.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of crew maintenance here. What's it called? What's it called when you're like, you're trying to manage the mood of the crew?
Human resources.
But what's the word?
It's corporate culture.
No, there's like
what's the word you're looking for?
They would use a word in like a naval ship or something like that, like crew morale.
Morale, yeah.
I need to stay on top of morale. I'm not the captain. There is no captain up here. It's just a pod with a bunch of YouTubers in it. Why did the trillionaire do this to us? So, anyways, let's figure out what we're going to ask Guitar Santa for. Do you have anything in mind, Steve, or should I lead?
I think the most obvious thing that everybody should be asking Guitar Santa for, especially since the prices on them have skyrocketed in the last
Guitar Santa doesn't buy anything. He's got little elves.
No, I know, but it's like they got to come from somewhere.
It's magic. He just pulls from magic.
Right. The magic credit card of Santa.
Oh, come on. He's crafting this stuff, even name brand stuff.
Is the Gibson Murphy Lab Back to the Future ES 345.
You're going to ask Guitar Santa for one of those?
Obviously.
That's what you want.
I mean, the price went from $20,000 to $88,000 in like a month and a half.
So you want it for its monetary value.
I mean,
are you trying to grift Guitar Santa?
It's not a grift.
Are you going to flip it?
I'm going to play it, but the value's already gone up, so I know it's there.
You're planning on someday flipping it, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit rude to ask Guitar Santa for something that you plan on flipping eventually.
Well, somebody's going to flip it eventually. If not me, someone else.
I feel like it's rude to like, it's in the spirit of Guitar Christmas.
Spirit of Guitar Christmas.
You should, if you're done with it, you should be giving it away in some sort of dramatic Hallmark movie sort of moment where, like, you know what, little orphan, you need this Back to the Future guitar more than I do. Right. Or if you sell it, then you're doing it to save the Christmas tree farm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
It's your prized possession. It's your Scrooge. It's
Right.
You're going to retire on that thing, but you could save Taylor Swift's Christmas tree farm instead.
Right. You're gonna gather the town together and be like, you know what? I'm gonna save Christmas by selling the Back to the Future guitar. And then the DeLorean's gonna like blast in, flames gonna shoot everywhere, the Christmas tree farm's gonna burn down. And then Doc's gonna come out like, I've got all the money right here. I'm gonna buy it. I can't believe we're talking about this guitar again. You tricked me.
Yes.
You saved Christmas of the future. That's the guitar I needed to save Christmas future and Christmas past at the same time. Yeah. Christmas present is screwed.
I think I'd probably go for, I don't know what it would be specifically, but I think I would go for some kind of like really good Telecaster.
A really good Telecaster.
Hey, Santa, I would like a really good Telecaster.
Like so good.
Like the best Telecaster.
What is it? What if Guitar Santa tries all the Telecasters and he finds the very best one in his opinion, and it's an Infinity Squire.
Right. It's a Firefly.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's some off-brand thing.
Does eArt make Telecasters?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not, well, it has to be called a Telecaster. So
okay. So
it still has to be underneath the Fender umbrella.
It can only
I guess.
be Fenders.
Like Guitar Santa's not, Guitar Santa's not like your mom and dad when you asked for a skateboard and they went to Target, you know?
Is Guitar
Santa gives you a real skateboard.
Is Guitar Santa also, do they not sell real skateboards?
Well, he doesn't give you a real skateboard because he's Guitar Santa, not Skateboard Santa.
Do they not sell real skateboards at Target?
Not the one I got when I was a kid.
Dang.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Does Guitar Santa play guitar?
Of course he plays guitar.
Well, he could just like run a guitar shop and not play guitar. Like he could be like Leo Fender, but Santa.
We're getting into who is Guitar Santa now.
Yeah.
We're figuring this out.
Let's
crack this nut.
What, when, where, why, and how is Guitar Santa?
I don't know all of that, but I do know that it is the Santa Claus rules where if you kill Guitar Santa, you have to take over as the new Guitar Santa. So,
oh boy.
Yeah, that might sound like a great job for most people, but to some people, you might not want that. So just be careful.
Yeah, it turns out Elvis didn't die. He really wanted a Gibson Jumbo acoustic, and he accidentally killed Guitar Santa. So Elvis is now Guitar Santa.
Also, like, nitro is incredibly flammable. So if you ask Guitar Santa for a nitro guitar, I'm just saying, just don't have a fire in the chimney.
Wait,
on Christmas Eve.
But if like a nitrocellulose like explosion kills Santa while he's making your guitar,
not when he's making. I'm talking about when he delivers.
I would say that's still part of the making process. You are not directly responsible.
Yeah, that's
for
an insurance
Santa's
claim.
Death.
Right.
So
well, if it happens on your property, you're responsible.
What if you're a renter?
If you're a renter, you're gonna have to check your rental agreement.
Okay.
There should be should be a clause in your rental agreement.
Your landlord now becomes Guitar Santa.
Can you imagine being a landlord? Like what landlords have to go through just randomly turning into Santa when a Santa dies at one of their properties, and they're like, "What's with this big old jolly belly? With my big old bushy beard? What's happening to me?"
What?
I wasn't expecting this to happen. Wait, did one of my tenants kill a Santa Claus? I think one of my tenants killed a Santa Claus.
If you're a slumlord and multiple Santas die the same Christmas because your building is not up to code, do you become multiple Santas?
Okay, we got ourselves
the Guitar Santa and the Skateboard Santa. Is there a possibility that they're the same Santa?
We've got ourselves a movie here. We're gonna combine the Santa Claus with Home Alone. And what was the movie with Danny DeVito where he played a slumlord and he had to live in his slum? I forget. It was like an '80s movie where he was like a terrible slumlord in Harlem or something like that, and a judge sentenced him to live in his apartment building.
I never heard of this thing.
So I want to combine those three. And
okay.
What you got is you got a Santa trying to deliver to this terrible building.
And
there's just like death traps everywhere. He's trying to get toys to the people who live in this place, but Santa keeps dying trying to get into this building. And so each Santa that dies going into the building, a new Santa is picked by Santa Claus rules. Like and it's the landlord, it's the contractor, it's the super, it's people who run the building who keep getting turned into Santa because it's their fault that they died as that Santa entered into the building. And so they're constantly having to try to raid this building, getting foiled by their own traps and then dying. And then at the very end, it is someone learns a lesson and they're able to deliver all the presents.
To break the curse of Christmas.
It turns out that the greatest gift of all is, taking care of your tenants and fixing up the building. Yeah.
Ryan, what guitar are you asking Guitar Santa for?
Well, you know what? It's Guitar Santa. What am I asking Guitar Santa for? It's implied that it's guitar related, right?
Sure.
Because it's Guitar Santa. There's different Santas for every different type of gift is what we're getting at here. I did that trip a month ago I talk about this too much. And in the first video just published on Fender Socials last week.
Yeah, but I did very well.
I did, like 250,000 views last time I checked or something like that, which is normal for Fender Socials. Yeah.
It's actually down for them.
Oh, come on. Give me something. Give me a little bit, Steve. Give me a win over here. You're going to get cold with comments like that. So what I learned on that trip, going to these different guitar stores, I went to Firehouse Music. I went to Chicago Music Exchange. It's hard to say. Chicago Music Exchange.
Right.
And then I went to Cream City Music.
Yeah.
What I learned on that trip is, oh my gosh, Fender custom shops are awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They feel like amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and it spoils you. You play a couple Fender custom shops, and then you start to look at the rest of the Fenders and like, oh, it's just a factory Fender. Not just like they're all still really great. But it's like, man, I don't have one of these custom shops at home.
It's just an Am Pro 2.
Right. I'm spoiled now because I played 3 guitars at 3 different shops. But I'm going to ask Guitar Santa to put in an order for like a really cool custom shop for me. I'm gonna dealer's choice.
Santa's choice.
Guitar Santa knows what I'm into. He knows what'll make me jolly. He also knows what I deserve based on, my naughty or nice index. So
custom shop. It's gonna be custom shop Duosonic with Jazzmaster pickups.
Oh man, that does sound fun. No wiggle stick though? Come on, Guitar Santa.
I mean, it could be a Duosonic 2, I guess, if you want that. Does a Duosonic 2 have the Mustang trim, is it just the Mustang body?
He's gonna Christmas it out, and it's gonna be candy cane themed.
Oh my God.
It's gonna have a candy cane wiggle stick on it somehow. And, like make my fingers all sticky with peppermint.
Yeah. On the topic of Christmas, I'm stealing this a little bit from the 40 Watt Patreon.
Oh, great!
Because from the episode that Philip did with Mark Turley, friend of the show.
Oh, fun. Yeah. From summer school.
The idea of getting Christmas stuff, guitar related Christmas stuff in general. Do you think that as a guitar player, I don't want to say anyone owes anything to anybody else.
Sure.
But do you think there's value in saying to your friends and family, probably at this, mostly family, here's a list of brands that I like. If you are going to buy me, if you want to buy a guitar t-shirt, like I would say for me, if somebody bought me a Fender, like wanted to buy me a guitar t-shirt, like any Fender t-shirt, I would probably be fine.
Sure.
With.
Yeah.
But if it was just like a generic, like, here's a bunch of guitars on a shirt because I heard you like guitars.
Right.
Or
like one of those shirts with like top 20 classic rock blues guitars.
That's the kind of thing where I'm like,
you can tell they're all just mangled Photoshop.
You just found this on Redbubble or whatever, right? Like, I'm not saying it has to be official merch, but like, do you ever think about
that's like a distant aunt gift.
Right.
Like your aunt that you only see at Christmas got you that gift. And you're like, thanks, thanks, Aunt Christy. Do you have an Aunt Christy? I don't. That's why I picked that name. So I didn't pick anyone who's real. Thanks, Aunt Christy. I'll wear this all the time because I love guitars so much. And then it's like, okay.
Yeah, but like I would say, like if somebody bought me a Fender T-shirt,
This is my oil changing shirt.
I mean,
now.
I'd have to go look at what they all are. They probably have at least one design that I would think is one or two designs I think is cringe, but most of their designs I'd probably wear on the show.
Sure.
Yeah, be like, this is a brand I want to rep. You know,
Fender and Gibson. We looked at all their merch a while back, and we're like, you know what? All the shirts and stuff. I think they do a good job of all that.
You think that's like a good thing to do, or like, hey, here's the picks I like, or here's a, or do you think that's too much work?
I'm so weird about gifts. I don't like to ask for specific things. I also don't like when people ask me what I want.
Fair.
I kind of like if someone in my life, if a loved one knows of something that they think would either be meaningful for them to give to me or would be meaningful for me to receive, have at it. And I'm a very gracious gift acceptor. I'm like, oh, thank you. Even if I'm like, I'm never going to use this, I'm still going to try to make them feel good for giving it to me, because like giving a gift is a gift to yourself. Like it makes you feel good. And no one likes to have that like swatted down, like, not my style, not my size, you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like just smile. And, oh, thank you. Oh, this is so great. Like that's kind of where I live. But I'm also like, I'm totally fine if no one gets me anything.
Sure.
Like I think if a Christmas went by and no one got me anything in my family, I'd be like, wait a minute, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah,
but like, I would probably try to talk my friends and family out of giving me random guitar gifts, especially like just like kind of like lifestyle things.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you said like, here's a list of brands that I enjoy, and, you know, it's Fender and it's String Joy and it's, you know, whatever. And here's a thing. So,
but if they don't already know that, they're not really close enough to pick something cool anyways. Like I think my wife could pick a guitar out of a lineup. If she was going through Sweetwater, she could pick a few guitars. Like, I think you'll like that. Just based on my taste.
I'm assuming I'm saying like they're trying to buy you something under $50. I don't know.
Right. And then it's all accessories.
And they could be close enough.
And it's like coasters, shirts,
if like one of your
keychains. Don't buy me keychains, people. Do you like keychains?
Dude.
Okay, show me your keychains.
No, well, the answer is no.
Right.
Because this is my keychain.
You still have more than I have.
It has my car key. It has a bottle opener because I used to be an alcoholic, not really. A house key that
didn't have the dedication to be an alcoholic.
That opens a few things in my house. And this is from, what's this? Is it Halon?
They
make the tremolo. They're like Greek, I think.
I forget.
So
you have way more key rings than I do. I
have 3.
I literally just have the little metal ring.
But how many keys do you have on it though?
Probably like 6.
So that's like the same number of objects.
It might be less. It's a house key, a car key, the UPS box key, a bike key. It might only be 4.
So it's like the same number of objects.
But I don't put any keychains on my ring.
Right.
Like I don't even keep, because we have 2 cars that have the clickers. I don't keep any clickers on my key ring. If I'm going to use a clicker, I'm just going to grab one of the standalone clickers.
I mean, I don't have an option because both of my cars are keyless.
Right.
So, because I'm living in the 21st century, right?
I know. I don't even know how to set up the wallet on my phone, you know? I live in a space pod and I'm a Luddite. Which is a totally fine thing to be, by the way.
So do you think, because I think there's some value in that. I've had long conversations with different people.
Are we back on gifts now?
On the gift, I think, like on making these lists of whether or not, you know, like say, when, you know, how do your sisters figure out what to get you for Christmas? I mean, I guess like they can just get you random gag gifts or whatever.
I like so I don't expect, and also in the position that we're in, no one should be getting me guitar gifts anyways.
Fair.
That's my job.
Fair.
But if this wasn't my job, I'd still be like, oh, don't give me guitar stuff. I'm particular. Right. I like it when friends or family give me consumables for Christmas. Like give me like a homemade treat.
Oh, okay.
Or like, you know, like food, or like take me out for dinner or something like that. Like hot cocoa packs or something. Like I like things like that were like, they don't stick around forever and I don't have to feel guilty looking at it on a shelf. Like, I never really wore that sweater, did I? It never gets cold enough here for that.
Yeah.
I'm weird about gifts. But then
Brian
I give
is
gifts
weird about
like
gifts.
crazy. What are you've already been saying, like, you'd be happy with all these kind of lifestyle accessories.
I mean, I think there's certain things like keychains. I agree with you. Like I don't use keychains. You know, there's certain things that if there was something decorative like stickers, like I think I've got a couple open spots on my water bottle right now. Those would be cool. But then it's like, it's got to be a really good sticker to make it onto the water bottle. So, but I'm just thinking, like, people don't really buy me. Honestly, like, I'm a gift card person. I like gift cards. I like to kind of have that functionality of, and so many gift cards are available online, and I can be used online, and I can kind of just get whatever I want. And then when I get it, I'll be like, hey, this is the thing that this person enabled me to get. And that's really cool. And that's the way my brain thinks about it. But you know, there are people out there who have these, who they like to give tangible gifts that have some kind of permanence. And so that, I guess, like, again, having conversations with different people from our community who are kind of like, no, like, there is talking about how there is value in maybe making some of these lists, and saying, like, just, even if it's just, here's a list of like 6 or 8 guitar brands that I really like. All right. You know, this is the company I use. This is my strap company. This is my string company. This is like, if somebody it was like, I really want to buy you a guitar pick. I don't know why someone would do that. I'd be like, well, you can get me honey picks or like a Dunlop Prime Tone.
We're not in the sponsorships yet, but
no, we're not.
But String Joy, here's a pitch for like a Christmas like a Christmas gift bundle. Put together like a little gift basket with, like, let's say like 5 of your most popular packs of strings. Like, every string company could do this. Like, make a little gift bundle that comes in a basket with like knickknacks, maybe like an ornament, like a String Joy ornament or something like that, that's made out of the ball ends or something. Like,
interesting.
Like, there's something there. It's like these kind of like general gifts that you could give to a guitarist. Like, hey, I didn't know what your string gauge is, but here's like it's like a variety pack. That would be cool, right? And instead of like little crackers and treats and stuff like that, it would be the little basket, but with like a bunch of different strings in there, and maybe like a couple packs of picks.
Or the person who is a guitar player could just let everyone in their family know, I play 10 to 48s.
Yeah. I get so weird about gifts though, because it's like, if you get too specific, then you're just putting someone on an errand. Like, here's the exact things that I want, which is great when you're a child and you're circling the toys in the catalog or whatever. Like, when a kid circles a toy, they don't want you to improv. They want you to go get that toy. They want the Ninja Turtles thing, right?
Right.
You know, they want the squirt gun, whatever. They want the very specific thing. But I like, the thought is what counts to me, and I want to experience the gift of someone's thought.
Interesting.
Yeah. And that's the way I give gifts as well, is like, oh, I have a thought. Here's a gift that reflects my thought. I way overthink this stuff. Here's a hypothetical I want to pitch, Steve, to take this in a different direction, and then we can find the exit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say you and I are both in like family financial situations where we're like the people in the car commercials who are gifting each other Lexuses.
Sure.
But it's guitars. Would you want your spouse to go drop, you know, custom shop money? We're talking 5 to 10 grand sort of stuff. And it doesn't have to be any one brand. It could be any brand. They could go to Cower. They could go to Soli. They could go Fender. They could go Murphy Lab. They could really do whatever. They could go ESP if they wanted to. Like, the sky is the limit because it's cars for Christmas money. Would you want that? Would you, like, if your wife sprung a $12,000 custom shop guitar on you without you having any input into it, would you be into that? Or would it be like, I'd worry personally that I would open up like, wow, this is a really, really nice guitar. And I wish I'd picked it. Yeah, I wish you'd done a different color, you know?
Man.
Or like, oh man, like that's not really my pickup style. That's not my loadout. Because we're so particular about these things.
That's a really great question. And I wish we would have thought of that earlier, because I think that would have been a fun exercise to make our wives do.
We could still have them do it.
Yeah, but I'm like, we wouldn't be able to have them do it and have the answer in time for this episode. Like I would be interested I think that would be an interesting question for my wife to say, like, hey, if you could buy me any guitar in any color, what would you get? You know? And based on conversations we've had lately, now the color thing is interesting. She's going to pick a color. She's going to end up probably picking a color that she likes. Right. Not necessarily thinking about colors that you like. But I feel like there's a better than like, it'd probably be a higher chance than any other guitar that she would buy me a Trent.
A Trent?
Yeah. Or she would buy me a G&L Fallout.
Oh, all right. I'm trying to remember Trent guitars.
Trent is a UK builder. I think I forget I think his name's Elliot, but I could be getting that wrong, but he's a UK builder. All right. And he built the custom guitar, because all of his guitars like his one in the shop. He builds a guitar that Liz Stokes from the Beth's plays.
Oh, so, I see. Now that's why.
So that's the connection, and that's why, like, if I got one of those, I think that'd be really exciting and a lot of fun. So
that'd be cool.
You know, that's like I would, to the same point, like, because you just went. Would your wife be like, oh, you know what I think Ryan would really like? A Creston.
A Creston would be really amazing.
And then just let, I forget what the dude's first name is, but let the dude over at Creston just
go nuts
with it's going to be a sparkle. It's going to be some kind of sparkle, right? So
also though, like their hand painted art guitars are really cool too.
I don't think I've seen those.
You haven't seen the painted Crestons? Oh man. Let me pull up a picture real quick for you.
Pull one up.
Once you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen those.
It's definitely possible.
Painted Creston guitar. Like that.
Oh, I have seen those.
Yeah, I knew you would have seen them. Like those are so cool. I mean, if sky was the limit, and like guitars that would make me happy, if you know, my apparently extremely wealthy wife bought me a guitar for Christmas, like some sort of cool sparkly Cower Banshee, a Creston would be cool, a Novo would be cool, Fender Custom Shop would be cool. Oh, a black bobbin. You know, on the more affordable side, another Hallmark, like like a Custom 60 or something like that.
Let's take this one last direction before the exit. And because I already have an answer in my head. What, again, like just based off the conversations that we've had over the years, again, no dollar limit. You have to buy a guitar. We have to buy guitars for each other.
Oh, for each other.
Christmas.
Okay. Jeez.
I already have my answer. I was actually,
you want me to go first?
When you went to the wife thing, I thought that you were going to go in the direction of this question.
Steve and I have to buy guitars for each other for Christmas. And it has to, the goal is that, like, see, the problem is I have with these scenarios is, like, what if your spouse or your loved one or the person in your life buys you something that isn't going to be a forever guitar? Then it is like the guitar Santa gift, where it's like, well, now I have to donate this to a Christmas tree orphanage or something like that. It feels bad to get rid of it. You have to keep it forever. Like, I have guitars that I keep just because my wife was like, oh, I really like the way that looks. I'm like, great, now I have to keep it forever.
Whoops.
You know? If I was going to get you a guitar that you would keep forever, man, I feel like I need more time to think about this. Let's check in at the end of the episode.
Okay.
Let's do it at the end of the episode.
All right.
Okay. Let's do sponsorships. Which one are we going to lead with?
Let's start with that bad boy back there.
I'm going to go grab it.
Is that a bad boy, a bad girl, a bad they? We don't know. We have
It's an amplifier. It's genderless.
An amplifier. But this is the Vox Micro Super Beetle Audio. So we've been talking about the guitar.
Grab the guitar one too.
The guitar one.
We'll have them side by side.
Grab the head off the guitar.
Okay, all right. It would look more impressive. All right, that looks kind of cool too. We'll do them side by side. Imagine having this rig, 2 Vox Super Beetles side by side. There are differences between these 2 models. We're officially, presenting this one this episode and next episode. That's the official sponsorship. But this is the audio one. This is specifically for Bluetoothing. It's not for guitaring. It doesn't have a guitar section to it. But you'll notice it has the same amount of knobs. That's because this one lets you really, really dial in your sound. You've got a volume knob, which gets crazy loud.
Yeah.
We turned it up earlier. It's got a sub bass knob. It has a bass knob. It has a middle knob. It has a treble control. And then it has 3 different voices: hi-fi, bass, adapt, and background. We couldn't really figure out what the purpose of those were, but they had completely different sounds.
I'm sure it's in the manual.
It's probably in the manual.
Well, it's probably on the website.
So this is the one where you really want to focus on your Bluetoothing at home. This is the one where I like to have Bluetooth functionality with my guitar stuff for practicing, but I want to focus on the guitar part of this. You can plug a guitar into this and it acts like an amp. It's got 3 different channels.
Yeah.
It's got gain. It's got reverb. It's got 2-band EQ, and it has master volume. Which one would you choose? Write in your letter to Guitar Santa right now. Which of these would you choose? The dedicated Bluetooth one with all sorts of tweaky things to dial in your Bluetooth audio. You want to get the best hi-fi sound you can out of your phone. There it is. Or do you want one that also plays double duty as a guitar amp, but you can also use it as a Bluetooth speaker?
Oh, so the hi-fi mode is rich and immersive, perfect for everyday listening. Bass Adapt is optimized for near wall or floor placement.
Oh, so it's where you put it.
And so the Bass Adapt might actually have less bass.
Right.
And then the background mode is subtle clarity for conversation-friendly environments.
Oh, it's for party.
If you wanted, to party, or maybe you wanted to, you know what this would be cool for is if you ran like a tech shop. Like you were you were like a technician, repair guy. You're the repair guy in a guitar store.
Sure.
And your area is kind of in the back and out of the way.
So you're playing music, you're listening to your podcast on one of these things, and you're like, I got to test a guitar really quick, and you just plug in.
Yeah.
Totally. Also, a neat thing about both of these, you can see that they're on cabs.
Yeah.
Right now, they're not plugged in to be running through the cabs at the moment. There's no crabs involved. There's just cabs. This is going to blow away that sound guy that you know of, that you catch putting mics on your head for some reason. One time I had a sound guy put a mic on my reverb unit because it looks like it's got a speaker grill on it. These heads actually have speakers in them. You could actually put a speaker on the head. They have a battery mode where you can just carry around the heads, and they act as either guitar amp in the case of this one, or a Bluetooth speaker in the case of both of them. But then you run a speaker cable from each of them into the cabs, and these have speakers as well, believe it or not. So you've actually got multiple different ways to use these things. Carry this to the beach. Or speaker. Right. Or put this whole thing on your bookshelf or your desk or somewhere decorative in your house. I don't know. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I think they're cool products. They're made like real amps, made out of MDF, like a real Vox AC15 or AC30. They've got a really fun presence to them in the room. They're decorative. They sound great. I think they're cool. We've got a link with a discount code for the audio version down in the description. Go check that out if you are Christmas shopping if you're the Guitar Santa in your life and you're shopping for someone, this might be a good way to go. All right, let's talk about the other sponsors, Steve.
Ryan, this episode is sponsored by Chase Bliss. Chase Bliss is doing like a big sale right now, but it might be over by the time this episode ends. But you would know about it, dear listener.
Seriously.
Stole that one from Joe Branton, calling people dear listener. If you were on the Chase Bliss mailing list,
get on the list.
You would know that I think there's 15% off right now. You would have known about the Mood Mark II Desert limited colorway.
Yeah, that color's cool.
You would have known about it before everybody else.
Yeah.
Except for all of the other people who are also on the mailing list. You wouldn't have known
You would
before
be
that.
in the special club of people who found out.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
on the list. I got the email. It's like, I get to see this, and other people don't even know about it.
I almost bought that Mood.
Did you really?
I have a Mood
You
Mark
already
I.
have a Mood. I have two
Mark
Moods.
I.
Everyone's got a Mood. But why not have two?
I don't have a Mark II, and that colorway's sick.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I had to resist.
He had to resist.
And then I bought a guitar today instead.
Which is a gift, right?
To myself.
Watch, it's going to be a gift for me.
No.
No.
It's not. Sorry.
I'm the last person anyone should give a guitar.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
This episode is also brought to you by Stringjoy.
We talked about them earlier, but it
We're
wasn't a
talking about them
sponsorship.
again.
This is an official sponsorship now.
If you want if you need strings that are long enough for your guitar, head on over to stringjoy.com. They make great strings over there.
And you know what? Maybe there's someone in your life who deserves a sack of coal as their Christmas gift. Like, you need to send them a message. Go make a custom set that makes no sense whatsoever. Like, just make them a set. Like, technically you gave them a gift, but like, it's going to be a curse upon their guitar. Just like,
You're going to give them a set of Oops All G's?
no, like, oops, all like the lightest set ever. Like, they'll try it and they'll be like, I tried it. It was too light.
Oh
Or
my gosh.
the heaviest set ever. And be like, you can't even handle this. Here's 17s. Put these 17s on your Strat. Good luck. You know, put together a revenge set to punish someone in your life.
That sounds like
Is that not a
weird
good
way to
sponsorship?
pitch a sponsorship.
All right, next sponsorship then.
This episode's also brought to you by Reverb.com.
That's right.
Reverb is the internet's premier place to buy and sell used gear online. If you are looking to buy something that's used or sell something that you have used, you should check out Reverb.com. It's
Or
a good
if
place
you're
to do it.
a builder and you want to sell something brand new,
That's true.
you can do that over there too. There are a lot of small builders who use Reverb as pretty much their official shop
Yep.
because it's convenient and fast and everyone's there shopping already. So go check it out, builders.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Sure. Ryan, this first ad was sent by David Ritchie.
Mm-hmm.
It is called CBG Prototype Unique T-Style with Fender Neck. You called it Holy Guitar.
I call it Holy Telecaster.
Holy Telecaster. This is a creek bottom guitar's prototype T-style body with a Fender neck guitar. Fender neck, what?
Right.
The body is Honduran mahogany, made in CBG shop in Pennsylvania, inspired by Spanish architect Antonio Gaudi's doorway at Casa Mila. It is truly a one-of-a-kind instrument. The template was destroyed in order to ensure singularity in the... Oh, that's why. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The single pickup is a Seymour Duncan P90 Antiquity model. The neck is Fender MIJ Telecaster from the early 2000s. Tuners are locking type with solid operation. Pots are 250K, so on, so forth. This is $599 after a $300 price drop on Reverb.
I want to see this doorway to Oh, there it is. Casa Mila. Look at that doorway. There's a lot more holes in it.
Yeah,
I'll say
definitely
that.
a lot thinner.
I'm looking at this doorway and kind of wishing that they went all the way with the guitar. I see that they were headed that direction.
All the
but
doorway.
Yeah. Like really, really, like, don't leave any guitar left. Go full door is what I'm saying.
Buying a doorway to heaven.
Or to a casa, apparently. Casa.
Yeah, Casa.
Casa Mila.
So this is being sold by...
It's in Barcelona.
This is being sold by the person who made this, I guess. Yeah.
I love the line, like, and then we destroyed the templates to make sure it was one of a kind. Yeah, right.
This was listed 3 years ago.
And it's still up.
How? That's so crazy.
It's had 3 offers and it's still up for $5.99. What offers were they getting?
Here's the thing. Okay. I don't know what this... first of all, I've never heard of this guitar. Kudos to you to naming yourself Creek Bottom Guitars. Like, you've picked a name, but then this guitar, this is these are Fender
It's a
lock and
parts caster,
tuners.
yeah.
It's a parts caster. Based on parts, I feel like $500 or $600 is the right price. I don't know about this $75 shipping. I know that's being maybe a little nitpicky. I feel like I understand why at $900 this didn't sell.
Right, totally.
But at $600, I wouldn't. Did you look to see are these pictures from today? Or these pictures?
Oh yeah, I screen grabbed these
Okay.
pictures today. Yeah.
I
was like, no, this ad's from 3 years ago, Steve.
Well, no, I just mean like someone could have sent this in like a couple months ago and it sold in the last couple months. Are you looking at the cereal?
Oh, it's from Japan. It's crafted in Japan, Nick.
It's a Japanese.
We can
I
also
can't tell
see
from the cereal
half the face of the guy.
Yeah,
You've got a resale reflection going on.
somebody called it MJD in one of the chats called it is it mirror porn?
God.
Like when somebody accidentally takes like a naked picture of themselves or like they're in their underwear taking pictures.
There's got to be a better name for it than that.
I thought that I remember thinking it was clever, whatever they called it.
Right. Well, that definitely wasn't it then.
I like this idea. It's well enough executed. I think it's not a hack job. It's not somebody just taking like what is it like? What do they call it? Like a doorknob?
Right.
Doorknob
They're not using a big door hole bit.
Yeah. Like there's some thought in this. It looks like it's been smoothed out. It looks like it would play decently well. The way that I play, I am worried that I would hit my pick on any of the holes around the strings. But, if you're more careful than I am, then that might not be a concern.
I totally don't mind like the whole sort of thing. Like there's been all sorts of guitars over the years that have a bunch of holes in them. And when it's done cool, then it's done cool,
Do you think this is done cool?
I think there's elements that I like. To me, this is inspiration bait.
Yeah.
Where I saw this as like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could cut a bunch of cool holes in a guitar. What would I do? That was the question I asked myself when I looked at this. What could I do?
Sure.
There's a couple elements that like catch my eyes funny. The hole in the lower horn, it just gets way too thin.
It is pretty thin.
Like that's a break waiting to happen. That's not going to last very long. Like the slightest bump is going to crack that. I don't see any, and part of the issue is it would be one thing if it was an art piece where it's like, wow, look how delicately laced this guitar is. Like the wood is so thin. Clearly this is meant as an art piece and it wouldn't survive touring or something like that. That's the only spot on there that I see that and have that thought. The rest of it looks totally thick enough where I wouldn't worry about it at all. But that one bugs me. I'm a little worried, not worried, but a little bugged by the one in the armrest area. That's just the perfect circle. Like everything else is kind of oblong and eggy shaped, kind of like jelly bean shaped at times. The circle feels like the odd man out. I think I would have done more holes.
I would have liked to have seen the control cavity be a hole and just, but and for that one front and back side, use clear acrylic. So you mount the hardware to clear acrylic.
Oh, that'd be really cool. That's a good idea.
You'd have to have like really clean, like I couldn't do that because I can't solder that cleanly. I could if I practice, I probably could, but I think that would be really cool to have really clean soldering. Like imagine is it Reeves Electro that does the point to point? Yeah. Like fuzz pedals that are, I think they're all like $300 or $400 for these,
You're going to love the last ad in this show.
Oh,
yeah.
But imagine like something like that, but it's in the guitar in this like hole, and you do the acrylic casing. Like people, I think, would understand why that one hole isn't the hole.
Well, here's what I'm going to pitch, Steve.
Pitch it.
Playing off that idea that you're having, instead of one hole, 2 holes.
2 holes.
So you've got one hole.
What's that right? 2 holes.
One more hole.
Okay.
Double the holes.
Hold on. Let me see if I can picture a second hole.
So you've got the hole with the plexi over it, or even, who knows, maybe glass. I don't know. Like, go weird with it. and you've got one pot with one knob in there, and you can kind of see the wires going in it. And then the wires go to a second hole somewhere else. And it's a chance to explore the asymmetrical qualities of what you're doing. And now you've got the tone pot floating off in another hole. And everything is asymmetrical. Nothing is centered. But it would give this kind of interesting balance, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And it would be an interest. It's like little pools of interesting things happening in the guitar.
Right.
And then maybe there could be other ones that have acrylic covers, and you can put interesting decorative little things in it. Like you could put a little a little homie in there, you know, from the coin operated thing. You get a little homie and you put a little trinket in there.
I think at some point you're doing too much. I think
right, but it gives people the opportunity to like. You've got one hole with the acrylic for your volume. You've got one for your tone, and then you've got one to
for your little homie.
For your little homie, or you put like a dried flower in there, or some sort of crystal, or something like that. You put your like a guitar pick that you got at the concert, and you caught it in the air. Like I got it. I got the pick from my favorite guitarist, and you put it in there to remind yourself.
I don't know about that. At some point,
or you put some weed in there.
At some point, you're pushing into Mod Podge a little too much.
You can put your weed in there, you know?
No, that's what the shotgun shell's for.
Or you can put a cool little like animal skull in there, like a little squirrel skull or something. Make it look like what Johnny Depp would do. Put your bracelets in there.
Who? Johnny Depp? You say Johnny Depp?
He's always wearing bracelets and hats that have things and decorative stuff on them, like.
Going back to this, $5.99. If I looked at this and I said, okay, this guitar body is actually worth $0.
Right.
It's a body. It's, let's say $50. Like, let's just say the cheapest value
body. Well, also,
body.
like, no matter how good the finishing is on this, and it looks fairly glossy. It looks like he did a good job.
Good.
And even getting it glossy in those holes, that had to be a pain in the butt to sand.
Yeah.
He put the bridge in the wrong place initially and had to redowel it.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So it's not like this is pristine or anything like that. Like they should have kept the template instead of getting rid of the template and try it again. So yeah, there was an intonation issue and they had to move the bridge around. So it's not like this is, despite, you know, like there being some very good technical proficiency with the finishing on this.
Right.
I had a little bit of issue with how thin that wall gets on the lower horn, but you know, like whatever. It's not a pristine piece because of that. I have trouble looking at this as anything other than the value of the neck and the pickup, and then the bridge and the pots are just kind of like should get thrown in the mix anyways, because that's you know,
so that's where
$40
I'm going
in parts.
So that's where I'm going with this. This is an early 2000s MYJ Telecaster neck. This is probably a $300 to $400 neck right now.
Yeah,
that pickup's another $100. So you're talking about a minimum $400 in parts just off of those two parts.
Someone would have to fall in love with this, which, you know, no one's going to buy this. Like, I kind of want a Telecaster with a P90 in it.
Sure.
And then look at this and like, that's the one. They're probably going to be like, no, I want something more traditional most of the time. This is for someone who wants something weird.
This is not something that I would go out of my way to get.
Sure.
But if I was at a guitar show, like if I was at like Amigo guitar show.
Right.
Or there's actually one of, you know how we get those weird, every once in a while, Ralph will send us a Garrick guitar, the dude that's out in Lakeside.
Uh-huh.
He's actually doing a guitar show at like a coffee shop in a week or two.
Oh, okay.
Out in Lakeside. If I was at something like that, like some kind of local swap meetish sort of guitar exchange event like that, and I saw this guitar for $600 and I picked it up and I was like, this actually plays really good and it weighs like 4 pounds and there's no neck dive.
Yeah, it's gotta be really light.
I would at least be willing to be like, I could see this guitar paying up to $500 for it. I don't think I could go $600, but I think I could go $500.
I think the concept is cool, and if you fall in love with that concept, the price is the price.
Yeah.
You're going to pay what it costs, you know, if you want to get it.
There's some concepts where you look at it and you go like, this is a really cool concept, but the individual parts don't, I think the individual parts here could add up to $500 worth of,
Sure.
where you go, okay, this is a $300 part and this is a $100 part. And the assembly is done expert job of putting it together. So $500. That's where I'm getting.
If I was looking at this guitar as a parts thing, as a parts bucket where I'd be buying it just for the parts, I'd probably be more likely to get onto Reverb or eBay or wherever and try to just find that neck.
You want to hear something?
And like, can I get that neck for $400? Then
Right.
I'm just going to get the neck because the neck is really just what I want.
Now you want to hear the
But
dumb thing?
If I wanted this guitar, then this is the only way to get this guitar.
You ready for the dumb
I'm
thing?
ready for the dumb thing.
If he sands the Fender stuff off of this neck and slaps his own logo on it,
I know.
I might be willing to pay more. It's
Also,
dumb. I
There's
feel dumb saying that.
there's a weird fade on the back of the headstock, like there was a weird sticker back there. But yeah,
Yeah,
if
that's interesting.
if he did the relic thing and like took it down to bare wood, and did kind of like the gunstock worn away thing on the back of the neck, then he would be cooking in like the TMG territory.
Yeah.
Is it TMG or
TMG.
TNG?
TMG.
TNG is the show, right?
What?
There's like a
TNG? Star Trek: The Next Generation?
Oh no, I was thinking like I was thinking of TRL.
Are you thinking of TMZ?
TMZ. There's too many like abbreviations of things,
TRL?
guys. I don't know, man.
Total Request
But
Live with Carson Daly.
TMG is the guitar company I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah, that's right. Like then you're going in that direction where you're I'm not saying that they do this, but maybe they used to, or maybe they still, I don't know. But people, when we first started the show, it was a big thing for there to be like parts brands.
Yeah.
Like you buy yourself, what was a guitar body company? MTG?
MJT?
MJT.
Yeah, there's
Where
also
you buy an MJT body.
There's also USACG.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. And then you buy a neck from somewhere,
Sure.
and then you slam them together, and you put your logo on the headstock, and now you've got yourself a guitar brand. Now you're a boutique builder.
I don't remember which brand it is, so I don't want to say any specific one, but at least one of the major parts caster brands, of which there are several, was buying MJT bodies and USACG necks. And I think they're doing the finishing themselves. Like basically the guy who was building these was primarily like a finishing shop. And they were buying the bodies and necks from these companies that anybody could buy a body or a neck from. You know, it's like, I don't know what stops anybody from doing this, but like you could basically use Warmoth as a part supplier. Maybe Warmoth doesn't, like you couldn't like get the prices down far enough to make it make sense, or people are just going to be salty when they pop the neck off your body and they
see
go,
the turtle down there.
There's a Warmoth stamp on here.
I don't know. The turtle one?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Ryan, we're running long.
I know.
My dude.
Well, you know what? It's the week after Thanksgiving. We're all full of leftovers. We're thinking about Guitar Santa. We're just relaxed and having a good time. Also, we did remote last week. It feels good to be back in the pod with you, Steve.
This feels like a selfish pitch, but I'm going to make it. And it doesn't have to be for us. It can be for anybody.
It could be for anyone.
If you are a fan of a show, whether it's ours, it could be, Phil McKnight. It could be Ben Coombs. It could be any of the, 40 Watt podcasts. Like all of these different channels. It could be something totally not guitar related. It could be the Blank Check podcast. I don't know.
Sure.
All
or
of
Greatest
these,
Generation.
A lot of these different
my brother and me.
What do we call social media, whatever, creators all have Patreons or YouTube memberships or all these different things. And if you're sitting there going like, I'm a big fan of one of these things and I've never signed up for it, like maybe somebody could sign up on your behalf for it. We've had people who
give the gift of Patreon.
Yeah, we've had people who were gifted stuff by their spouses to be in ours, or have bought for other people, kind of a thing.
That's actually like a really great gift idea. Is like if you know someone who is big into a podcast or a creator or something like that, buy them a Patreon membership for like a year. Just buy the full thing and like, hey, guess what? You're a Patreon now.
Yeah.
I wonder how that looks. How that works. Are you gonna have to give them the login?
Yeah, I guess so.
You sign up.
You have to.
Maybe there's a Patreon gift card thing. We should look into.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, there should be a Patreon gift card where like you can give like $1 value of Patreon.
Right.
You know?
I have no idea. But you know, if you're listening to this right now and you just want to support us, that's fine too. We super appreciate it. And you can head on over to patreon.com/60cyclehumcast and support the show for as little as, I think you can put whatever amount you want, but the lowest tier that we have is $3, which is where Henry Lamiel has signed up. And Henry, we played his song 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
It's a great song. And yeah, we appreciate everyone. Of course, NAMM is right around the corner. And one of the things for the place that we are staying, which will be kind of the same situation as last year, we are the biggest channel in the house. And as such, you know, everyone in the everyone in the NAMM house appreciates the 60 Cycle Hum Patreons.
Of course, because
we come in there and it just helps, you know, some of the smaller channels out with some basic things, and we do some fun stuff based just out of the Patreon.
We buy some cool food and things like that, and fun little treats.
So it goes pretty far, and of course we appreciate it. We bought dinner tonight. We buy dinner every time we get together.
It's just burritos. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, not a big deal.
We didn't have steak and lobster or anything like that.
We should though.
Yeah. We usually do have steak and lobster. The gold wrap, where they take the giant like caveman steak with the bone on it and they wrap it in gold. That's usually what we buy with the Patreon funds. But we just decided let's go small this time and just keep it burritos. Yeah,
we should do a 60 Cycle Yum of just like some ridiculous meal.
The reality is most of the time we'd probably just be eating corn dogs. You know, like frozen corn dogs.
Ryan, this next ad was sent by Jake Murray.
That's right.
It's called Fred Access. It is not what I thought it was.
It is a base.
It's a Fury base, Canadian made, 1976. That's also interesting. Here's something you won't see every day, or maybe never see up again. IDK, this company, I believe, may still be going, but not 100% sure. Made in Saskatchewan in 1976. This would be an amazing showpiece for any bass playing musician and a definite head turner. I'm selling for a friend who can no longer play, so no trades, please. It comes with a hard case that's in very rough shape, but we'll get you home regardless. Asking $1,800 in the Niagara Instrument Exchange. Is that $1,800 US or $1,800 Canadian?
I'm assuming Canadian.
So that's, I think, about $1,200 American.
All right.
$1,200 USD. That bridge looks cool.
The whole thing, there's so much to look at with this guitar. Like the bridge is wild. There's like the saddles almost look like proto mastery saddles in a way.
Yeah.
And just the way everything lines up is really interesting. It's like half a jazz master trim and half a bass bridge. The way the strings go in there. Super, super fret axis on that neck joint from both sides. Like
this is a trip.
The heel is smaller than the heel of the neck. Like the neck hangs over every edge. Super slim neck plate there. Really wild horns on this. Really wild waist on the shape of the body. And then like it looks like a really small body too. And this great big fat neck with a crazy headstock. It's kind of doing the Rickenbacker thing where the tuners are going in sideways and then the strings like go into routes through the top of the headstock.
I think Brownsville made a bass like this. This is kind of the idea on the Ampeg.
Look at the volute on the back of that headstock. Yeah. Like that headstock is beefy.
The classical tuner, like the Martin has some old parlor guitars, some older models that have this kind of tuner setup. I've never seen, well, no, I have seen it on the bass. I just said I've seen it on like Ampeg basses. It's really cool. I've never heard of this brand.
I was wondering if you
I don't know anything about this brand. When it said Fury, I was like, what do you mean Canada? Because I'm familiar with the PV Fury.
Right. It's not a PV. Bassists in the 70s, man, they were experimenting. Like you think about like all the Olympic stuff and stuff like that. Like they were like, we don't care how traditional it is. We just want to have the weirdest thing on the block. Like,
I like how the serial number is stamped into the bridge with the branding again. Like that's really cool.
I missed that part.
I'll take a look at that.
Oh, there it
photo,
is. Yeah. Cool. I don't know. I just thought this was a cool looker. Cool thing to look at. Who knows how it plays?
I've never
I bet this thing's
heard of this. I'm looking
neck heavy like
now
crazy.
that I'm looking at reverb though. I'm seeing other instruments from this. Looks like from this brand.
How are the prices?
Yeah, Glenn McDougall formed this company, Fury Guitars, in Saskatoon in 1962, making it the longest operated guitar company in Canada. This is a 1991 for $1,200.
All right.
But then again, like I said, like you're seeing a lot of PV Furies when you
when you do that search
for this. So, but yeah, that's a.
I don't know.
Really
I think it's
interesting
cool.
piece.
I don't know anything about the brand, but if anyone else sees this and they're like, yeah, I know that brand. I know the story. I have, fond memories of that brand. I think this thing looks rad. I would like to know what this is like.
I do wonder,
buys
like,
it.
if there's still. Here's one, a Fury LS4. It says it sold for $1,500.
All right.
Now that's what it's showing.
That one's
I know,
a sunburst, though.
yeah,
I think that looks cooler.
Pretty cool.
Man,
Oh,
they're so
this
funky.
one's really played too. It's got the big belt buckle rash on the back.
Yeah, you got
It's got the burst on the back of the neck.
rosewood fretboard too.
Man, this is really cool.
I wonder
this
what
is
this-
number 74.
What the story with the pickup is too. The pickup looks totally custom.
Everything about this guitar is like some kind of custom job.
Yeah. I wonder what the stability is like with that super tiny neck joint, because that neck is just floating there on those screws. Like nothing is keeping it from wandering side to side.
Yeah. It feels like it would potentially crack. Like it would be crack prone.
But maybe that's not an issue. Maybe like we all have it in our heads, like the neck needs to be held from all sides. Maybe it doesn't.
I don't know that the neck necessarily has to be held from all sides. I think the fact that it doesn't slot into the body at all. It doesn't slot into the body at all.
Kind of just sits on top.
So I think if you wanted, like, it requires probably a level of precision that you
Sure.
probably don't want to
You
actually
gotta have
have to
a
deal with.
Really tight fit against the one surface that it is pressed
Yeah.
against.
Yeah.
Like that, you can't have any slop on this. It's got to be real tight against that edge.
Ryan, do we want to skip what's new?
Yeah, totally. Let's do the last
Let's
ad
hit this last
and
ad.
then wrap it up. I don't have anything new, anyways. Well, we have to figure out what guitars we would buy for each.
Do you
other.
want to do that before the last ad?
Let's save it for the end of after the
Yeah.
song.
This last ad is sent by Bonus Papa about this listing, selling a couple of Artworks pedals from my collection. Each piece is unique. The technique used here is original. The electronic components are connected point to point and form a circuit sculpture. The enclosure is made from stainless steel and is also handmade. All connections are made from solid copper. The circuit sculpture is visible from the sides, positioned exactly in the middle as if hanging in the air, very reminiscent of dioramas. Listing is for my number 55, a Star Wars X-Wing. It's an overdrive preamp, pod is gain. You can check out my work at the website, thesorvis.com. This is in the UK. Let's check this out.
So it's a little X-Wing
Okay.
that's made out of the components that are the circuit of the fuzz. It is
There we okay.
It is
I was
an
trying to see how it. I was trying to
integral
see how
part
it fits into the.
of the fuzz, but it's a little model of an X-Wing complete with a little R2-D2 sticking out of the top there.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, like a sculptural thing made out of the active guitar component, the active circuit components in a pedal.
The knob has a little cartoony Death Star on it.
It does.
This
The switch is decorated as well to look like a little droid or something.
Yeah, it's got a little. The LED is deep in it, but you'd be able to see that from the top. So the X-Wing itself is integrated. I'm trying to see what exactly is integrated and what isn't. Got a resistor coming in. You've got those pieces on there.
You mentioned earlier, like the boutique pedal builders that do like the super clean, like hand bent traces and stuff like that.
The exposed copper wiring. I've never seen.
Isn't that pretty?
That before, usually, you only see the stuff that's.
It looks like an espresso
wrapped.
machine,
Oh yeah, yeah.
And look at all the little the little bolts that are welded or soldered to the sides to be the connectors for this.
Yeah.
Like every part of this is custom and cool.
All right. Is there a price? I did not
there's
see a price.
Where is it?
Did I not get to
There it is. $4,784.
Oh, good grief. 4,780. Man. Oh,
I don't know if that's a real price or if this is like, I often suspect that people are using reverb in other places just to show off. Like, here's a thing I made. I don't want to sell it, but I want everyone to see it, sort of thing.
right.
And that's an okay way to like post your things places on the internet, and then other people will share them and talk about them on podcasts and YouTube shows.
I'm looking at this guy's site, and he's got a lot of little like art pieces like this, and he's doing butterflies and this other stuff, and
It's a really cool concept. Like this is such a fun, like, I'm not saying anything about this guy. I don't know who this guy is or what he's like, but like, this is like a really cool old man retirement project. This is like the ships and bottles of guitar pedal building. Or like, you know what? I'm going to build pedals, but I kind of want to like do this fun little kind of like decorative sculptural thing that I enjoy doing. This is really cool. If it wasn't $4,000 though,
I'm trying to figure out if this price is
No.
real.
it can't be, right? Like, I would expect this to still be like $400 or something like that, just because of the level of attention that's going to detail, and the fact that everything here is custom. Like, they can charge boutique prices for this, obviously, even though it's just going to be a really simple one knob sort of thing. There's another level of collectability going on here.
Yeah.
But $4,000, no, there's no way he expects to get that.
I actually have 4,819 when I look it up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why it's different from that number. The price is gone. Oh, it's because it's in the UK.
Oh.
So it's the price is fluctuating on Reverb depending on the
where you are.
On the on the exchange rate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm looking at the shop, and yeah, there's one that's like 2,700. That's a little Spitfire airplane. It's a Bike in Flames for 2,700. They're all this $2,700 to $4,800.
Maybe it's the sort of thing where he wants people to see them, and then the people hit him up and they're like, hey, can you do like a custom thing? Like, what's the price for a custom thing? Because maybe these are just like it's his portfolio, and then he wants you to ask, sort of thing, and then you'll get a more reasonable price.
It's hard for me to wrap my head around putting a value on like this added art element,
right?
Given, again, like thinking about brands like Reeves Electric. I forget exactly what it is, which I feel bad about. Reeves Electro, that's the name of the brand. So Reeves Electro on Reverb for things that are mint are like $489. Some of the discontinued stuff is like $1,100. These are all mint. So I'm not seeing new listings. I don't know how much a new Reeves Electro pedal is, but I'm guessing they're typically in the $400 to $500 range. If these little pedal sculptures were in the $800 to $1,000 range, I think like my brain would register that as a fair price.
Right.
Listing them as 800,
but
because
$2,000 to $4,000
functional art.
That's like extreme. Like, I think 1,000 is extreme. I look at these and I think the top is 400.
Sure.
And even then I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy them, you know?
Right. Well, I'm trying to make that comparison to, like, again, I'm looking at other brands to say, like, where does this fit in?
Sure.
With other brands that are doing the point to point thing, you know? And now you got this added art concept on top of it. Yeah, it's super cool. It's a lot of fun. If you make more than one of them, you'll probably get sued by Disney. Hey, maybe just by making one of them, you'll get sued by Disney, and then you'll be super famous. I don't know. But it's really cool. It looks really good. This is an original one of a kind piece for this reason, returns are not accepted, which again, I kind of understand. Ryan, Adventurers Club time. It is time for the Adventurers Club. I'm picking the Holy Tele. David Ritchie. I like the Holy Tele.
I think you're right. I think I'm going to go with the Holy Tele as well.
Holy
Tele. We spent a lot of
Tele.
time talking about that. Congratulations, David Ritchie.
Do you have an answer to the guitar that you would buy me?
Let's do it after the song. Tell us
Do
about
it
the song.
after the song.
Yeah,
This
make
song-
everyone wait for it.
This song is sent by Matt Lewis. Let me pull up the email. Hi, Stephen Ryan. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm sending you another song to throw in the mix for when you see fit. It's another one just by me. Thank you, Ryan and Steve, again for giving us the opportunity to have our music heard by our peers. That's right. If you want to send in a song to us, you can send in just basically attach your MP3 or whatever
Right.
to an email.
Just don't make us download anything from another site. Like, just put it in the email, you know?
And to 60cyclehumcast@gmail.com. The song is a few years old and everything is done by the Matt Lewis Experience, which really is just me. Take care and stay grounded unless you're floated in space, and I guess stay grounded to your capsule.
That's us.
I met a lady on 34th and Vine. Didn't catch her name cause I didn't have the time. She was making magic potions of an unnatural kind. Wants to fall in love and always feels so fine. Potent magic stew to cure the lovely heart. Potent magic stew for each and every one. Potent magic stew to cure all your woes. To make you feel so happy and keep you on your toes. I met a lady on 34th and Vine. Didn't catch her name cause I didn't have the time. She was making magic potions of an unnatural kind. Wants to fall in love and always feels so fine. Potent magic stew to cure the lonely heart. A potent magic stew for each and every one. A potent magic stew to cure all your woes. To make you feel so happy and keep you on your toes. I met a lady on 34th and Vine. Didn't catch her name cause I didn't have the time. She was making magic potions of an unnatural kind. Wants to fall in love and always feels so fine. Potent magic stew to cure the lonely heart. Potent magic stew for each and every one. Potent magic stew to cure all your woes. To make you feel so happy and keep you on your toes.
Like, everyone having conversations would change with that rhythm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the guy who would take an acoustic guitar to a party.
I didn't have to take them. There were just acoustic guitars at the parties that we went to.
That
which
is also
remind me of
true.
that. I want to talk about that next episode. That was a cool song.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Matt. That's great. I enjoyed it. Ryan,
We had a lot to say during it.
you ready?
I'm ready, Steve.
All right.
I want you to tell me first.
All
'cause
right.
I want to feel bad as I have a less thought out option for you.
I don't know how long ago this was. So the color of this guitar is
Starting with the color, that's
vintage,
a good sign.
vintage yellow, some kind of yellow.
Uh-huh.
Not like the West. You got that West Creek back there. That's probably too yellow.
Yes,
So
a
I
little
guess
too
if I
yellow.
could find one that was that new, it would be that.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Where am I going? Where do you think I'm going?
You just say it.
Yamaha
Yeah.
Samurai.
Yeah.
Vintage.
Oh, man.
Get that,
That would be great.
vintage guitar. There was that one up in Lake Elsinore that was like 1800 that was like beat to hell.
Yeah.
But I remember being like, man, should have just pulled the trigger on that thing. Like, it looked cool. I mean, it had such heavy,
Like relic.
like what is that called?
Road wear?
The cracking. The
Temperature checking.
had such heavy checking on it that it kind of made you concerned for the overall integrity of the instrument.
That's how you know it's good.
But it did look super cool.
yeah. Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That would be a good gift. And not too pricey either.
No.
I had a weird thought. I could give you 2 guitars.
Okay.
Both of them Marauders. Both of them vintage. Fender and Gibson Marauders. Like a real, like the Fender one would be like a crazy get because it'd be like, there's like 3 of these that exist.
Yeah.
And they're mostly legends. No one's actually ever seen them. And then a run-of-the-mill Gibson Marauder from the 80s.
I was cracking up because my video that, so I guess the story is, well, I don't actually know the story, so I'm not going to tell it. But Emily published our Gibson, Emily Harris from Get Offset published our Gibson, like what Gibson would you pick video this
From
week.
NAMM.
From NAMM.
Freaking 11 months ago.
I think she was digging through the archives and was like, oh, I never published these. And, and mine is hilarious because she says Nighthawk, and all I heard was Idok.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
So I kind of ad-libbed it where I was like, what could end with a T that would go into cock? I was like, did you say giant cock? Because all I heard was
Welcome to 60 Cycle Hum After Dark.
Nobody listens past the song, and if you are, you're getting some good quality.
If you're
shit
listening
right now.
to this part of the episode, comment down below Steve's giant cock.
That will definitely get this video demonetized. Whatever, it's fine. But people on, I think it was on TikTok, somewhere it was posted, were like, this guy doesn't know guitars. Who picks? I think it was who picks a Marauder over? I think it was the ES335, something like that. And then a couple days later, yours got published, and I watched it, and you made the exact same choice.
No, when the Marauder came around, I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to check out the Marauder.
Maybe it was.
But then I ended up landing on the Theodore.
Yeah, which is way worse.
I asked for a Theodore. I
did.
tried to get a Theodore in my hands, and I couldn't get the source to make it happen. I should try to make that happen again in the new year.
Yeah.
Try to get a Theodore in my hands. I have a feeling I like it. Like, I want to try a Gibson Theodore because everyone else like kind of craps on him. Like, I might like it. What if that's my Gibson right there? I want to try it.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to yet.
But yeah, I thought the Marauder thing is funny just because both of us picked Marauders, and at least on mine, people were like, who the hell would pick a Marauder over anything?
Because you and I both like weird, scrappy stuff. And Marauders are like the weirdest and scrappiest of the 80s
absolutely.
Gibsons. Like a bolt-on with a weird bridge and like weird big pick guard and stuff.
Yeah.
They're cool. All right. Bye, everybody.
Stay grounded.